Ladies and gentlemen, today we look at prime icon moments. Bastian Schweinsteiger, he's got them high work rates. 3-star skills with a 4-star weak for you. Look at that card and it's just amazing across the board, whether that's pace, defending, shooting, physicals. Very nice card. He's got some nice traits as well. Now, I used him in Foot Champions and I have to say, just wow. I mean, I used prime Bastian Schweinsteiger early doors, like when prime icons first came out, and I liked him. Solid at defending, good shot, was in the right place at the right time, but he just lacked pace. And another thing I will say is body type. You know, I wasn't a big fan of his body type, but this prime icon moments, just amazing. I mean, getting the ball back for me and then driving the ball forward. Such a nice card. He's got a great pace for the mid. I know he comes out as a right mid, but come on, we all know where we're going to use him. We're going to be using him that DM central mid role. Now, if you play him in the DM role, maybe you might not have the best ability to take him forward and shoot. I think the central mid is where it makes a little bit more sense, because you want to shoot with this guy because he's got absolutely tremendous shooting. So central mid, CDM, definitely the way forward. Right mid, no. Listen, you don't want to use anybody on the wing if they don't have skills. Do you get what I mean? This is a proper midfielder card. And like I said, he was just so good at getting the ball back. He had the pace this time, you know, the pace on the Bastian Schweinsteiger. It took me the great days of FIFA 14. I think he had some World Cup special cards and stuff like that, because we know Germany won that year. But wow, what a card. Took me back to them good old days, and I did try my best to take him forward, have a long shot and stuff like that. I didn't really score any goals with him, which was a bit of a shame, because that would have been great for the review. But I used him throughout the duration of my Foot Champions, and like I said, so good at winning the ball back, intercepting. He's got great stamina, so I didn't have to take him off second half. Strong. Wish he had 4-star skills. That would have been great, but he's 3-star skills and he's got 4-star weak for. He's got tremendous short and long pass. This is a proper complete midfielder, and somebody I absolutely love. But you know what's crazy? Like, this guy, my nephew sold him 2 weeks ago for 2 million coins, and he's at 1.1 million right now. So he's dropped 900k in 2 weeks, which is just absurd. Like, that is crazy. Look, getting the card and seeing that he's dropped 900k. Imagine you bought this card, like. Imagine you bought this card 2 weeks ago and he had paid 2 million and now he's 1.1. I mean, don't get me wrong, for 1.1 million coins, I think this card is definitely worth it. He was so good. Had a lovely shot on him that tested the goalkeeper. Great at intercepting, defending, tracking back. He's got the pace to run back, get that ball back. Dominant stand tackle, slide tackle. A real dominant central mid or CDM. Now, I will say this. The only flaw I have for this card is I'm not the biggest fan of his body type. He's got quite a big stocking game, and I'm not a big fan of that body type in this FIFA. I don't think it's a good thing to have that type of big body type, because he didn't feel so agile and on the ball. So I think that was one of the kind of negatives I had for him. But overall, a tremendous CDM. Someone who's complete in all fronts of the game, whether he's paced, shooting, defending, physicals, passing, dribbling. He felt good on all bar the agility. I thought, it could be a little bit better, and I wish he had 4-star skills. But listen, I think if he had 4-star skills, I think he'd probably be about 1.3, 1.4 million coins, which is a blessing that he's not. But overall, loved him, and he made these crunch tackles. So if he didn't tackle, he put his leg out and I won the ball back, and I loved that about him, and he was so aggressive. What a card. I'm going to give this card a 9.1 out of 10. I think this card is tremendous. I love him to bits. Thank you.